Hello everyone and welcome to Photo Finds. I'm your host, Gavin Hatch. This week we're going to be on International Drive at iDrive 360, home to the Orlando Eye. Now the Orlando Eye a couple of weeks ago, announced that they were going to have a sponsorship takeover by Coca-Cola. Now when a business or attraction has a sponsor, that sponsor is able to go in and make changes to their venues to make sure their products are promoted, of course, to get them more business. So Coca-Cola is obviously going to do this everywhere at the Orlando Eye. They've already done it before and sponsor the Eye in London. So we're going to see similar things happen here. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what they've already done, even though the change is not officially completed yet. So most attractions in the parks, where they have a sponsor, it's the title of the attraction and then sponsored by so-and-so. So like Mission Space is sponsored by HP, and that's the title, Mission Space, sponsored by HP. But here, instead of it being the Orlando Eye, sponsored by Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola has gone ahead and changed the name entirely and put their name first. So it's the Coca-Cola Orlando Eye. And you can already see the name change on the capsules outside of the Orlando Eye. The inside of the capsules have not been changed just yet, but is expected to have the red Coca-Cola logos be put inside the capsules for advertising. So like you saw, the logos are on the capsules itself, but outside on the building, the logo is still the original Orlando Eye logo, as you can see here. And now this is the logo as it is currently, but once the change is officially made, this is the Coca-Cola London Eye logo, and this is pretty much going to be what ours looks like, except of course it's going to say Orlando. So I like the logo itself of the Coca-Cola bottle. That's interesting. It's cool. I'm a Coca-Cola fan, so I have no problem with this. I definitely prefer Coke over Pepsi, but this is still an interesting title for the attraction. Now it's been a while since I've been to iDrive 360, and since my last visit I've noticed they've added these kiosks for small businesses out in the courtyard area in front of the terminal, and these are what you'd see at most outlet malls or shopping centers. So obviously this is kind of showing you that there's probably a lot of more business coming into the iDrive 360, and it is a good place for business because I'm sure they get a lot of customers. Now last time I was here, this was still being constructed, but it's now open. It's the 7D Dark Ride Adventure. This is very unique. I've never seen anything like this in Orlando before, and I guess it fits well in here, and again, they probably get good business, but what you're doing is you're paying a cost to go and do a kind of like a mission. You sit down into these seats that are similar to the ones at the Shrek 4D Theater at Universal, but they're a lot more intense. They vibrate, they move, so they're motion-based seats, theater seats, and they have a gun attached to them, so it's kind of like the ones at Men in Black Alien Attack, and you're shooting zombies or villains that are on this big screen. So you're watching a movie, but it's interactive. So kind of think a more intense version of Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. And the whole time you're doing this, you are being recorded and your footage is outside, so your family or friends can be watching you playing this game or watching this video, and you also can purchase pictures of you doing it, and of course you're competing, so as you're shooting things you're getting points, so you're competing with other people in the theater with you. It's not very big, it doesn't hold a lot of people, but it does have multiple videos or missions, I should say. So there's a zombie one, and there's another one that just takes place, I think, in a city with just criminals, and you're just shooting them or chasing them down. So it's interesting, and these are the costs right here. So if you do want to play this, it starts at $11, which isn't too bad, I guess. The video I think lasts about 5 minutes, but you can also of course purchase packages to go ahead and do multiple missions. Now there are some requirements. You cannot do this if you're over 350 pounds, and you must be at least 3 feet 4 inches to experience this. So small children can do this, but those that have larger body dimensions may not be able to experience it. If you're watching this via YouTube, comment below and let me know if you've already had the chance to experience the 7D Dark Ride Adventure at iDrive 360, or if you've experienced it in other locations around the country or world. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on it, if it is worth that $11 price. Now right across from that 7D Dark Ride Adventure is the entrance to the Coca-Cola Orlando Eye, and this is the desk where you can go purchase tickets to that attraction as well as the other attractions here at iDrive 360. Now you'll notice that the monitors have been removed off the walls. There are a lot of monitors that line this wall that had all the different pricing information and package information that you could purchase. Well, those have been removed but I don't think it's because they're being replaced with different monitors. I think they'll come back, but I think they took them down in order to paint this wall properly, because you know they're going to paint this wall and make it red and fit in, and of course add the Coca-Cola logo to it. So I'm sure they'll probably replace or put back the regular monitors that were here before, or maybe they'll get new ones. Who knows? Maybe they are doing that. But I'm sure this wall is going to be painted red, and they'll put monitors back up there. That way they have something to reference when guests are in line looking at prices. Now, once you get your ticket and you go to ride the Orlando Eye, there has been no change yet on the film. The film is the same. The 4D film that you watch before you ride is still the same, but I'm sure that will probably change because of the new Coca-Cola sponsorship. Now, once you get outside and you're about to get onto the Eye, you'll notice that they have already added the red Coca-Cola logo into the artwork for the Eye. And here is a closer look at the capsule. This is right before you get on. You can see they've definitely changed and added the new logo to it. Now, at the end of the attraction, you exit through a gift store. Now, that gift store has lots of merchandise, and some of it's already been switched over, and you'll see new merchandise because of the sponsorship. But at the bottom of the shelves, the store itself has also been kind of changed over. They have painted the bottom of the shelves red, the Coca-Cola red, and behind the wall behind the cashier, that has been redone and repainted and now shows the new Coca-Cola Orlando Eye logo. And they have also put in a Coca-Cola cooler. I'm not sure if this was actually here before. It might have been here before, but it's interesting because, of course, after you go through this whole experience and you see the Coca-Cola logo everywhere, I'm sure you are going to be craving a nice cold soda. So you can grab one here and purchase it at the cashier station. And by doing that, Coca-Cola has succeeded with their sponsorship takeover, because obviously that's what sponsors want you to do. They want you to be influenced to go ahead and purchase their product. So it's good placement to put that there, that's for sure. Well, that will complete this week's photo finds. I hope all of you have a great week. If you're watching this via YouTube, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And also, I'm interested to know, if you're watching this on YouTube, comment below. Let me know where you're from and what you refer to Coca-Cola as. Is it soda, or is it pop, or do you call it something else depending on where you're from? I know here in Florida, most of us call it soda, S-O-D-A. And if you're up north, I believe they refer to it as pop. But if you're in other areas of the world, comment and let me know what y'all refer to Coca-Cola and other beverages like that as. So until next time, make sure you guys get out, you have fun, and you enjoy those parks.